I'm ready.
Let's do
Oh, this episode's getting pulled.
this. This is going to be the best episode. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. I'm Steve Schaefer,
Yeah, I'm Cody Adams.
and this is a damn good time podcast.
Remote. Tut, tut, tut.
Remote version. Yeah. Yeah, we're coming to you remote again. Like we're busy fucking people sometimes.
Yeah, I'm on a beach. All right. Oh, my arm disappeared.
Cody's over there on a
What?
fucking beach. I'm in a bar, as you can see, it says bar right behind
Yeah,
me.
he's in a
It's my
shirtless
bar.
bar.
Yeah. No, I got my shirt off. I'm showing some skin. Sex sells, right? Get some little
Oh,
nips
yeah.
in there.
I like how my can keeps disappearing.
I actually plan on doing this outside. I went outside, got everything set up, found the extension cord, did all that shit, but my internet doesn't seem to like going through those walls. But now I'm down here in the bar,
You'll have that.
just chilling, ready to go, man.
Yep. I'm at my in-laws in Michigan, and I'm in a garage. That's why I have this background on.
No, I
So
was gonna
yeah.
say Michigan looks beautiful this time of year.
Yeah.
Michigan is so beautiful this time of year. I didn't know they had palm trees up there. Like what?
Yeah,
Hey,
oceans. They got lots of oceans too.
yeah, man. I've been hating on Michigan my whole life
Lake
because of
Erie.
football teams. It's fucking Lake Erie back
Right.
there, dude. I didn't know Lake Erie's that beautiful, dude. That's awesome. I'm glad. I'm
Yeah,
glad you're just
yeah. Or like
li
Michigan.
living the dream, hanging out on beaches and shit.
Oh yeah. Did take pontoon out yesterday. Got a 60 horse on it, so a little bit different than our
Yeah,
25 horsepower limit, so that was fun. Get
dude,
to
you're
cruise.
flying. You're
Yeah.
flying compared to what we do.
Oh yeah. A little bit different. And you got to watch out for a
Yeah.
lot more idiots, though. That's the bad thing, though.
Yeah, you get those
Everybody
weird
hauling ass. Yeah.
faster boats and shit, and it's like, why you guys go so fast? We're just out here floating, relax.
It's like, oh no, I am old because I'm like, rather have 25 horse.
I'd rather be going slow. Like this is too much. It's too
Yeah.
fast for me. Yeah, no, we took the boat out last night um with my sister and her husband, Bryant, Chrissy and Bryant.
Yeah.
Um we had the birthday party for their oldest daughter, Bristol, just turned 9. So we did that at Dice Hill at Dover there. And I didn't even think I was going to take the boat out this weekend because I saw the weather was shitty, but it's panned out to be fucking gorgeous here. And that's honestly, we should be out on the boat right now, but we didn't plan on it because we saw a thunderstorm. So, but then
Yeah.
that's the shitty thing is once we're done with this podcast, I'm gonna have to go mow and do chores, stuff like that, do the
Right.
dumb stuff.
Going to a hotel, jump in a pool.
But yeah, so I feel like there's been so much going on this week.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's been
I'm
kind of
picking
a
shit out
crazy
of my
week.
teeth. I'm picking shit out of my teeth and I'm spitting it out, and that's probably not good for the show or for audio for anybody listening or watching, but I'm
For your
doing it
house?
anyways.
Are you spitting in the general direction? I mean,
It's on the floor. I have a vacuum cleaner. I have a vacuum cleaner. I have
on the
dogs too.
floor, whatever. Yeah. Something
It's
will get
not
it.
like, it wasn't like it was a big thing, it was a small thing. Yeah, something
German
will get it.
folks don't go to Steve's house.
No, no. I can't. Actually, I don't even want to show you the real background of this room. 'Cause, we got a little turnt last night.
Yeah.
Some people might have thrown up. I'm not gonna call people out or name names. And there's still like the puke bowl sitting there. Like,
Oh God.
and behind this, like that's what you don't see behind the scenes, behind this computer back there is a shit ton of empty beer cans, couple open bags of chips, some cigarette ashtrays. Like we
Went
got
hard.
turned last night. We did. I saw the sunrise this morning. I haven't done that in a while.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
yeah.
can't do that anymore.
Well, I think the party stopped at like 4 a.m. and then me and my wife love each other, so we kept it going till the
The real
sunrise.
party started.
Yeah, we did our things till the sun rose. So yeah, I saw the sunrise this morning. And I haven't done that in fucking forever, honestly. And and then I then I wake up at like noon today feeling like a piece of shit. Like
Right. And you're like, oh man, what do I do?
yeah, it's like I love staying up all night, but I hate waking up late. I wish there's a way I could do both. I wish there's a way I could stay up all night and then also be productive at like 8 in the morning, but you
I
can't do
hear
that.
cocaine works well for
Yeah,
that.
that's cocaine would be exactly what I need right now, or even
Some sort
at
of
it
drugs.
yeah, at 8 o'clock this morning, whenever I should have woke up, like cocaine would have been dope then. But yeah, no, man, like I don't know. Sometimes you don't get a whole lot of chances to stay up late, and we did it last night, and it was fun. Um,
Yeah. It's one drug I
and it's
never touched. Well, there's a lot of drugs I never touched, but there's one drug I never touched because I was too scared that it would be too fun.
it, yeah, and without going into too much information, I've tried it. It's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. It's awesome. Like, yeah, there's a reason people get addicted to it. Like,
Oh
because
yeah. Yeah.
it's pretty cool. But one thing I know I did want to touch base on. One thing that's hot topic, new news this week, or it might even been last week. And I was hoping maybe to get Brad on the podcast today because Brad's a fight guy, right?
Yeah.
Brad loves the UFC. Brad loves watching fights. Like I know he's been to actual live events instead of just watching them on TV and shit. Did
Yep.
you see that Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk have committed to a cage match?
I heard that. I heard that.
And I know Dana White of the UFC is trying to figure out how to promote it right now. And Dana, I saw a little snippet of an interview with Dana that they are 100% committed at this point. And I'm sure they got to iron out all the details, the funding, the money, like who's getting paid what, where's it going. They got to iron out all that legal bullshit. But so far, word for word, man to man, they are going to fucking fight. And I could not be more excited about anything in my fucking life.
Yeah, as I saw the video, like Dana White talking, and he's like, I mean, he's like, you got to talk about this is $1 billion event or $100 million event. I was like, this is going to
Oh,
bring in
yeah.
because even people that don't watch fights are going to watch this fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody's going to watch this fight because
Yeah.
it's like, and it's going to
Yeah.
be sad and pathetic. I would think.
Dude, Zuck's going to wipe his fucking ass.
You think so?
I think so. Elon, I don't know. I mean, neither of them seem like buff boys, right? You know what I mean? Like, if you're looking at them, like,
Right.
you don't think of them as like athletic prowess, awesome people. But I have heard that Zucky did one of those like weird challenges where it was almost like a marathon thing, but you had to do 100 push-ups, uh, 200 sit-ups, and like 300 squats. You had to run a mile, do all those physical things, and then run another mile. And Zuck completed one of those challenges. Where what does Elon do? Not much physical that we know of, but it's also he could be like that silent killer where like, oh yeah, no, I've been studying fucking Brazilian jiu-jitsu for the last 30 years of my fucking life. I just don't tell anybody about it, you know?
Yeah. 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 They could. I mean, they both could be like taking some kind of training and doing all kinds of crazy stuff, and you have no idea. And then they go out there, and it's like true mixed martial arts going down out there.
Yeah.
We'll see
And
though.
that could be another thing. Like I said, they got to iron out all the details. But if it's happening tomorrow, money's on Zuck. But if they have like 6 months to prepare, I bet you Elon could pull it off. But then,
Elon just seems like he's a little bit thicker and built more than
yeah,
Zuck, but I don't know. I don't know.
yeah. I mean, well, yeah, Zuck's got less years on him though too. Zuck's our age. Elon's like 50 or some shit.
Yeah, the thing is, they got to have training time because if they just throw them in there now, they're both going to get winded by the first round, and it's going to be like,
Oh, and
you know,
like I didn't think about this. What are their weights?
it's a good point. I don't know. Who knows?
What? Yeah, what are
Let
their
me see if I can find
stats?
anything real quick. I'll look up Zuck. You look up Eli.
Okay, Eli.
Let's see. Zuckerberg. He's 5'7"
Oh, dude, he's a
and weighs
short boy. That makes so much more sense why he's so fucking
154.
megalomaniac.
Oh, so this sports thing already has both of them. Musk, who stands an estimated 6 feet 1 inch and weighs 187. He's several weight classes taller than Zuckerberg, who stands 1.71 meters, which is 5'7", and weighs less than 154 pounds. So yeah,
They're both little boys. 5'7", 160, and then Elon's what?
6'1", 180.
6'1", 180. Oh man, they're shrimps.
I mean,
All I know is I could fuck them both up right now. I don't even have to train, dude. 5'11", 5'11", 210. I got you with weight, buddy. I got both them motherfuckers. I don't care how much money you made. I'll fuck them up.
I'm a jiu-jitsu,
Dude, I don't give a shit
jump
how
on you.
trained they are. I don't give. Here's the other thing: is I don't give a shit how much money they make or how much training they have. I feel like I'd be the underdog in the fight, and I would come in guns blazing, hot to trot, and I'd get that first punch hit, or because I got nothing to lose. They have everything to lose because they're famous. They have money. That's their shit. Like they don't, they'll be coming in kind of conservative, like, oh my god, like, and then I'll just be like, I'm a nobody. Guess what? I'm bigger than you. Fucks up. But no, then
This is funny.
I'll probably just get my ass kicked.
This says, does Elon Musk have any MMA experience? It says, known for his expertise in Brazilian jiu-jitsu,
Ooh.
This is Zuckerberg, is a fan of the sport and has quite the experience. Zuckerberg not only attends UFC events, but also participates in many BJJ competitions. I'm not sure what that is.
Brazilian
On the
Jiu-Jitsu.
contrary, oh yeah, duh. On the contrary, Musk has no prior experience in MMA or any other fighting sport. If he has been hiding it from the public.
Oh, Zuck's gonna
So
fuck him up.
yeah, so Zuckerberg has the BJJ
Yeah,
and he's
yeah.
competed in it. So
Zuck's gonna fuck him up. I think I even saw most sports betting places have everybody's betting on Elon, and I don't know why. And there's one
because he's
sports
bigger,
book,
probably.
and there's one sports book that took Zuck because he has the fucking experience, and like, I don't care who you are, how much money you have, that experience outweighs anything. Any of the training that Elon can do in the next 6 months to a year or however long it takes for this fight to take off, it's not going to be equivalent to what Zuckerberg has had with just dabbling, practicing a little bit in
Yeah.
Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Like it doesn't take much, but if you do it forever, like that outweighs trying to do it last second.
You think they just go in with like oh, we're just not going to punch each other. We're just going to wrestle like type situation,
Uh,
you know?
it also makes me wonder: are they just going to go into this like it's a fucking? It's not a real. Like, do they actually hate each other? Do they actually really want to fight, or is this a publicity stunt?
It's probably publicity stunt more than anything else, but hey, you never know. Maybe they want to, maybe it's just like, yeah, why not? Sure. You
You
want
know
to
what I
do it?
mean?
I'll do it.
Because because this all started. So hear me out. This all started because uh, Zuck said he was going to make an equivalent to Twitter, an exact opposite of Twitter. Like, here's the new platform, and then Elon said he tweeted like, "I'll see him in a cage match or whatever," and then Zuck said yes. So in the end game, what's really going to happen is they're both going to probably, instead of it being like live pay per view, it'll probably be sign up for a premium Twitter subscription or sign up for a premium whatever Zuck's version of Twitter is subscription to watch it live now. And we're all going to be fucked. They're going to be the winners. It doesn't matter who actually wins the fight. They're both going to win because we're going to pay money to fucking see it on
It
their
doesn't matter.
platforms.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Whatever they do it on is gonna make a ton of money. So it's like
Yeah.
literally, it's like, oh yeah, you want me to sign over a check to me for $100 million to fight this guy, and he's gonna make 100 million too? Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do
And
it.
that's one thing I did see that Dana was saying in that interview. Dana's like, it's like, oh yeah, they're gonna raise so much money for charities. I'm like, wait, I didn't hear any of them commit to the money going to charities, but maybe that's like Dana's like, you guys want to fight in the UFC? Your prize money is going to charity. I'm like, that'd be kind of cool because
Oh yeah,
neither of them need any more fucking
sick.
money, right? Neither
No,
of them need any more money. Um, throw it to charity, and
no,
yeah, they'll just be able to write it off on fucking taxes. It'll still benefit them somehow.
that's what I say. It's gonna go to charity, but it goes to their name first, and then they write it off to charity. So then they
Right.
get a huge write off, and then they save money in the long run. They save that $100 million on their taxes. So
Yeah, they'll still make out, but as long as we're not like, hey, you won the fight, here's $50 million. That
right.
motherfuckers need $50 million. Neither of them, neither of them need even one fucking dollar. Neither of them need one fucking dollar.
Maybe they'll go build a submarine and go see the Titanic.
That's that's the other thing I wanted to talk to you about. That
Oh
this
yeah,
is hot in the news this week is that fucking sub, man. Um, it's
I got my
it's a
controller for
tragedy.
the next sub.
I was getting ready to say, before we make any jokes, we want to tell you that it was a tragedy. We feel sorry for the people that are involved, and we
Sorry.
feel bad. No, no, no. I love it. I love it because I'm trying to do the right thing, and instead, no, fuck it. Let's throw out the jokes, man. Like, I've seen so many good memes and so many jokes. I've seen so many people that are abhorrent about the whole. Why are you joking about dead people? It's like comedy's the last place we're allowed to be open, First Amendment, free speeching motherfuckers. And if you don't like the joke, don't listen to it. Don't laugh at it. Right?
Yeah.
All that being said, yes, people died. It sucked. It sucks for them. But it's kind of fucking funny. The fact
I
that it had
mean, I think
now,
my buddy said it good. My neighbor buddy, he said, you know, play stupid games, win stupid prizes,
yeah,
and
fuck around and find
they
out, man.
yeah, same. Yeah, you played the game thinking that submarine was going to be fine. There was definitely not enough testing on it. We saw
Well,
the videos and all that, and it's just crazy.
and it's funny. So for those that didn't get the reference of the joke you just threw out, they had a fucking Logitech PS2 controller operating the submarine.
Yeah. So a
Like,
knockoff PlayStation controller.
that's wild. Yeah, you couldn't even.
This is off-brand play. Like you couldn't even get the real thing in there.
That's the shit I buy my kids because I know they're gonna break them because they're only $30. Well, that one was for only $15.
They
You
break
know,
all the time.
a real fucking PlayStation or a real fucking Xbox controller is gonna be $60. A good one is $60, $70. That was literally like the $15 to $20 Walmart fucking version.
Yeah, I'm very confused by that. Very confused. And like, was there a backup one in case that one's batteries died? Because it was all wireless too.
The one guy that I did see the when he was talking about it, he's like, "Yeah, we have like four of them in case things go wrong."
Yeah.
That's what I think one of my favorite memes is like it's like POV, point of view. you're down watching the Titanic, and then all of a sudden it's that that little bubble you get on Xbox. It shows up right at the bottom, and it says,
Yeah.
"Please reconnect controller."
Oh man.
So like it's like and then your controller died. Like that was a good one, and I can laugh at it because I think it's funny. But like, I don't know, dude. That's just wild. I don't. I saw it's so weird. I saw Logitech as a company even got a hit. Their stock dropped like 5% because
Because of
of
that.
that fucking controller. Like nothing they could. It's nothing they know how to control. Like they didn't. They weren't like, hey, you guys have a sub? Use this new controller. No.
Yeah, exactly.
And I
I
bet
mean,
you're
they
gonna
all hook
see.
up to a computer, so it's it is what it is. But it's just funny. It was that controller. Like you couldn't have got anything newer or different, or it's just wild to me.
And I don't know how many people listen that are gamers, but I know you can appreciate this. The off-brand controllers just suck. They don't feel right in your hands.
Well, they break all the time too.
Well, not, but still, not even. I'm not even saying like the trustworthiness, just the ergonomics, the way
Oh
it
yeah,
feels in your hand. Off-brand controllers fucking suck because they just feel different.
yeah.
And then
You see
that's
the
what.
you see the
Yeah.
joysticks he had on those things too.
Oh
They were
yeah, they
like
were like big
huge
long.
cones.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like if I had big nipples, like they were like weird big nipples. It's yeah, it's so bizarre. Like get a real fucking controller, man. It'll feel better in your hands.
which wasn't even an issue. The whole thing just imploded. So I
Yeah.
mean, well, according to them, whatever happened happened, but it imploded. I see now on TikTok there's like a famous YouTuber, and he was supposed to go out on the sub before that happened, and then something happened. They ended up canceling it, and he's
Yeah.
finally been putting out his videos of like them getting in the sub and everything and locking it down, and then finally, like for some reason, they canceled it. And he's like, "That could have been me, easy enough." Um, I mean, people don't understand the weight and the pressure and all those things that happen, and like how uh how that works. I mean, our military subs can't even dive as deep as they were trying to go
No.
because
And
it's
that's
so much pressure.
and that's why it's literally just uh, a weird tube. It's not very fancy because all that other fancy shit would crush under the pressure of the weight of down there. Like
Right.
you can't put any of this extra shit. Like I saw so many people like, why don't you have a hole that you can like unscrew yourself? Like, no, you gotta get bolted in that motherfucker. Like
Yeah.
that pressure, like I'm even wondering like what kind of fucking seals do they have? You know what I mean? Like I'm more interested in like yeah they had to bolt the fuck out of it, but like was that a rubber seal? Was that a press like a crush gasket? Like what actually sealed that hole when you got
Right.
bolted in there? Like how good is that gasket?
Yeah.
Like the engineering behind it is that's I don't know like you're saying everybody's throwing it off as weird and offhand, but like no, there was. Yeah, it looks janky, but there's so much engineering behind that fucking submersible. There's so much thought and process and technology put into that thing that you don't even fucking realize. And
Oh
then
yeah.
it,
I mean,
but that, yeah,
it's crazy, but then they got some pieces of wood from the hardware store and some shit on the side of it. But whatever.
and a Logitech controller, and then here you have this. He even said like the one thing I saw, he's like, "Here's the light. This is from Camping World." Like, but why? I mean, do you need a better light? You probably need a better controller.
You know,
I will say you probably need a better controller. Like,
something better than Logitech. Yeah, that's for sure. Hey, Brad, who you got your money on, Elon or Zuckerberg?
Zuckerberg.
oh, is Bradley there with you?
He just walked in the garage. Yep.
Who's he got? What you got,
Got a,
Brad?
I got a background on, so you got to kind of stick your face forward here.
Hey, what's
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
buddy? How you doing?
Disappointed you couldn't finish that steak.
Huh? Oh yeah, I fucked up on the steak challenge. We'll talk about that in a minute, but I need to hear you, Brad. I need to hear your face say who you got, Elon or Zuck.
He said Zuck.
Zuck, yeah, dude. Team Zuck, man. Team Zuck. Zuck's gonna fuck him up. If you're asking me who I like more, I like Elon more than I like Zuck.
See, buddy. Good to see you. Sorry, sorry,
No,
everybody.
it's fine. It's fine.
My brother-in-law's leaving.
Bye, Brad. But yeah, no. If it's a popularity contest, Elon over Zuck. But in a fight, Zuck's gonna fuck him up. And then, so
I don't know.
that's the other thing that Brad brought up that we want to that I wanted to talk about this week is I did go to Amarillo, Texas this week, and down there they have the big Texan steakhouse. They say they're world famous, and I know we've seen a lot of videos online about it. I tried the 72-ounce steak challenge, and I failed miserably. I'm ashamed of myself.
I want to know how you did on the sides. I saw
They
how
were
much
all
steak you
gone.
had left. They're all
That's
gone.
that's all I had left was the steak. I got to the point where, and I'm gonna say it, I fucking hate sirloin steaks, right? Fucking hate
Yeah,
sirloin. And it was 72 ounces of my least favorite steak. Like if it was 72 ounces of ribeye, I would have fucked that shit up. Filet, oh god, it would have been gone. But I made it through. I'll say I made it through half the steak. Um, just non-chewing, cutting, non-chewing, cutting, constantly grinding, grinding, grinding. Half the steak's gone, and then I got tired of it. So then I dabbled into the sides, and like the sides were like, oh my god, this is actually good. Like I'm enjoying this. Like
yeah,
any like because I even saved like half my baked potato. I finished my salad. I finished my it's supposed to be shrimp cocktail, but I'm allergic, so they let me do coleslaw. I finished my coleslaw, which by the way, they fucking put pineapple in their coleslaw. Not a fan of that.
it's weird.
That was bullshit. That because I taste coleslaw, I'm like, why is it weirdly sweet? I'm like, has it gone bad? So immediately my first thought is like, there's something wrong with this coleslaw. It's turned or it's been out too long. Like I'm gonna get sick. And then I realized it's because there's pineapple in it. I'm like, okay, so I pushed past that. Coleslaw's done. A salad's done. I saved half my baked potato in my roll, and I have half my steak left. And I just cannot, like, my body hates that meat at this point. Like, I chew it up and I can't swallow it. So I start chasing it with the liquid. I'm like forcing it down. And then I'm like, okay, let's take a bite of the baked potato. My body's like, yeah, we fucking love baked potatoes. like, let's eat that. I don't think
Yeah,
it wasn't so much of more of a thing. I was a fool. It's just my throat stopped wanting that fucking shit steak. Like,
yeah. What temp did you get it cooked?
medium. Which which on the inside, on parts it was rare, and other parts it was super well done. So, you know, because they take like a big fucking, basically a big um, why can't I think of the fucking word? Pot roast.
Like a chuck roll,
They
pot roast.
basically take a big pot roast and then like they butterfly it out and splay it out.
Yeah,
So on the edges, it was super well done. On the middle, it was still super rare. So I mean, and then I fucked up because I ate the best part of it first, and then when I came down to the end, I was trying to chew through those well done edges. I probably should have grabbed those well done
start with
edges
that. Yeah,
first, or even like maybe even if I added like asked for steak sauce, you know,
yeah.
a little
Something to help
something
you out.
something to lube it up, you know, give it a
Just
little
dumped all your
lube.
sides straight on top of it. And just had like a big, like just mix it all together.
Yeah. Yeah, I did some of my coleslaw dressing. I kind of poured in there because there was a bunch of steak juice too that helped with the well done parts, but then I ran out of steak juice.
Oh man.
I ran out of juice on the plate. Like that's how. Fuck, that's well,
Yeah.
that's how shitty sirloins are. That's just how fucking shitty they are. Or maybe I should have
Yeah.
buttered it up, put a little butter
That's.
on
I mean,
it.
I know when I talked to you before that, I'm like, that's gonna be tough. I'm like, what kind of steak is it? And you're like, I think it's a sirloin. I'm like, oh, oh,
Yeah,
oh, that's gonna be a rough one. It's just not gonna work out that well. But yeah.
yeah. If you'd have gave me uh, ribeye, I could sit here right now and eat 72 ounces of ribeye for you, anybody, the whole nation. They can watch me eat that. But sirloin
Yeah.
fucking sucks. And then I got people like, well, Molly Schuyer did it in like 3 minutes. I'm like, yeah, well, she's fucking weird.
Yeah.
She's she's fucking weird. And yeah, I know I'm weird, but I guess not that weird. You know, like
Hey, you gave it an attempt though, so good for
I
you.
tried. Oh, dude, it's so fucking bizarre. Like they put you on a goddamn stage. Um, because I had to fill out a waiver, so they had all my information, and so they announce it in front of everybody. This is even like 5 in the afternoon. Um, so like early bird, where restaurants shouldn't be full, but this place was fucking packed. And they put you on stage, and the lady's like, "Hey, everybody, we got Steve Schaefer all the way from Ohio to try the 72-ounce steak challenge. He's got to eat baked potato this and within an hour. Can we give him a Texas size yeehaw?" And everybody in the crowd's like, "Yeehaw!" Like I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I was loving that. I love the attention, right? I was all about that.
Yeah.
I got a whole lot of attention. It was perfect." And then there were people like, then you start like digging in. There's people coming up and like, "Hey, can I take a picture of this?" Like, yeah, sure. So like, I literally probably had like 45 people come up and take a picture of me and my steak, and I kept going like, like, put a bite in my mouth, and I'm sitting there just trying to mount down, like, uh, but yeah, it's bizarre. It's so fucking bizarre.
Yeah.
Like it's you get to put on a show for trying to eat a giant fucking piece of meat. So Texas is
Well,
weird.
hey, everything's big, right?
Everything is bigger in Texas. Another thing I saw down there, I think it was called Apollo Duro Canyon. Um, it's like 30 minutes south of Amarillo, and it's basically like the second Grand Canyon. I've never seen the actual Grand Canyon, but I saw the Palo Duro one. I hiked around it a little bit, and dude, it was so fucking hot down there. It was 100
Yeah.
and dry, and I made it like I could probably easily like hike a good 10 to 20 miles easy. And I know that's a weird jump between 10 and 20, but like I could easily yeah,
It's a pretty big jump. It's like,
it is a
oh yeah,
big jump.
10 to 20. So
10 to
I don't know.
20. Yeah. If somebody was like 10 to 11, like, oh, I get what you're saying. Like, no, I could, yeah, 10 to 20.
I could probably do a mile to 1,000. I don't know, maybe somewhere there.
But, bro, dude, like, I checked into the guard shack. You had to pay like, should be $8, but they're like, oh, it's only 5. They just had a bunch of weird rain down there. So, like, half the trails were all flooded and shit. And the lady's like, yeah, we only have like 3 trails open. Are you planning on hiking? I'm like, yeah. She's like, take a gallon of water. Take a full gallon. I'm like, shut up. Bitch, I know what I'm doing. Like, I'm an active guy. I know what's up. I can be active in the sun. And I didn't take a gallon of water with me. I had all 4 pockets of my shorts stuffed with bottles of water. So I had a half gallon. But like, I got, it would have been 3/4 a mile out on this trail. And I just knew like, I don't want to fuck, because I was by myself too, you know? And
Yeah.
there's no cell phone service out there. And like, I got to turn around. I got to turn around. And by the time I made it back, so it was a mile and a half hike out and back, barely, like a mile and a half ain't shit for people that hike. And I was fucking gassed, dude, just from the heat. I had my shirt off,
Yeah.
so I got like I don't know if you can tell, like my tan's a little bit tanner because I got that good Texas sun. But it was
Sure.
so fucking hot, dude. It's a whole nother
Yeah.
level. Whole nother level.
Yeah, I've been out to Arizona and stuff, and that heat is murder sometimes. It's like different. It's different. Like I said, that dry heat just it murders you. It's just like burning, and you don't realize it, and all of a sudden you're just dead.
Yeah, and like I know they say one of the first signs of dehydration is that you stop sweating. And so I always kind of use
Right.
that. I always kind of use that. It's like, okay, am I dehydrated? Am I sweating? But out there, you don't know if you're sweating because as soon as your body perspires it, the heat just sucks it out. Like I swear,
Yeah, it dries it up.
I
Yeah.
wasn't sweaty or glistening at all. Maybe like in my like short line, like where the waistband is and stuff, like where my clothes kept it in, but skin wise, there was not a goddamn drop of sweat on me because the fucking sun just took it out. Like,
Just steak. It was just steak juices coming out at that point.
yeah, yeah, no, yeah, that's literally just all these toxins coming out. The water gets taken away, and then left over is stink and smut. Yeah,
Well, sounds like you had a damn good time on that trip.
I did have a damn good time. It was cool. Um, that was my first time actually hanging around in Texas, and Texas is a different place.
It's fun. I've been to Austin, um, and a couple other places. And it's always been pretty fun there. So
Yeah,
definitely not a bad state to visit for sure.
yeah. I'll tell you this: if shit hits the fan and the government tries to take us over, that's where I'm going. If the government tries to take us over, I'm running to Texas. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm definitely not going to
All right, man.
California.
Well, we we gotta have ourselves a damn good time. I got babies screaming in the background out here, so
That's
we
cool,
gotta
bro.
go
Yeah.
take them to a pool.
Yep. We're gonna end this one. I love you, bro. Everybody, make sure you click like and subscribe. Follow us every week. We'll be back probably in the studio next week.
Yep.
I know that's starting July 4th weekend, but it's still early, so we should be able to do it without when they'd be on boats and stuff. So, yeah, catch us next week. I love you, buddy.
Love you too.
I miss you. I wish I was on that beach with you.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice beach you got back here. Come
Look
out.
at he's gonna go dive in it. All right, love you guys.
Later.